You probably know me, Ali Fedotowsky Manno, from my days on reality TV, where every moment was captured, every emotion magnified, and every twist broadcast to millions. It was a wild ride, and it changed my life in ways I never could have imagined. After the cameras stopped rolling, my world shifted. I traded rose ceremonies for real-life adventures, marriage, motherhood, and the beautiful chaos of raising a family. These days, I share my journey online, connecting with people all over the world, letting them in on the highs, the lows, and everything in between. Since then, life's been a whirlwind of marriage, motherhood, and sharing my world online. My days are filled with laughter, messes, and the kind of love that makes every challenge worth it. Social media became my new stage, and my family, my favourite cast. My friends Stanton and JoJo Fletcher are also from Bachelor Nation. We bonded over shared experiences, navigating fame, finding love, and supporting each other through life's unpredictable turns. Our friendship became a lifeline, a constant in a world that never stopped changing. We're used to cameras, but nothing prepared us for what happened next. We thought we'd seen it all, until reality itself flipped upside down. One ordinary Tuesday, I woke up to find my hands outlined in thick black lines. At first I thought it was a prank, or maybe I was still dreaming, but the lines were real, bold, cartoonish, and impossible to ignore. My bedroom was brighter, flatter, like I'd stepped into a Saturday morning cartoon. The colours popped, the shadows vanished, and everything felt just a little too perfect, a little too surreal. I pinched myself, but it was real. The sensation was the same, but the world around me had changed completely. It was as if I'd crossed into another dimension, one where the rules of reality no longer applied. Soon, a cartoon bird delivered a note. Amanda and JoJo were here too. The message was simple, but it changed everything. I wasn't alone in this strange new world. We were all trapped in this animated world together. Panic turned to excitement as we realized we could face this bizarre adventure as a team. If I had to be stuck in a cartoon, at least I was with my girls. Together, we could handle anything, no matter how strange or impossible it seemed. We've survived heartbreaks and celebrated joys together. This was just another wild chapter. Our bond had been tested before, but never like this. One moment we were moms and entrepreneurs. The next, two-dimensional versions of ourselves in a world ruled by cartoon logic. Our reflections were strange, but our spirits were the same. We had no idea how we got here or how to get back. Every corner held a new surprise, and every step felt like a leap into the unknown. But as we found each other in this vibrant, confusing place, one thing was clear. We had to stick together, figure out the rules, and maybe even have a little fun along the way. In this bizarre new reality, friendship was our greatest superpower, and together we were ready for whatever came next. The world was a sensory overload. Electric green grass, smiling flowers, and birds singing show tunes. Our footsteps made bowing noises, and buildings wobbled like jelly. JoJo tried to make sense of it all. Amanda chatted with talking squirrels, and I just wanted coffee. We quickly learned cartoon rules. Run off a cliff. You don't fall until you look down. Need something, just reach behind your back. JoJo wished for a hammer. Amanda found a camera in her pocket. The shock faded, replaced by wonder. We could jump higher, run faster, and survive anything. Our adventure was just beginning. Our first quest began in the heart of Toontown, where the mayor, a lively, bouncing rabbit in a bright blue jacket, greeted us with a worried twitch of his nose. He explained that Toontown's most precious treasure, the magical laughter crystal, had mysteriously vanished. Without it, the town's colours were fading, and laughter was growing scarce. The mayor told us the culprit was Griselda, a lonely gremlin who lived deep within the shadowy grayscale grotto, a place where joy seemed to disappear and everything was drained of colour. Griselda, we learned, wasn't just a thief. She was a misunderstood creature, isolated in the darkness of the grotto, longing for connection but unable to find it. The mayor promised that if we could bring back the laughter crystal, he'd use its magic to help us return home from this animated world. We shook on the deal, determined to help both the town and ourselves. Our journey would test our courage, creativity, and kindness. To reach Grayscale Grotto, we crossed the dizzying, giggling gorge, swinging on licorice vines that wobbled beneath our feet. In the mysterious whispering woods, we solved tricky riddles posed by talking trees, and along the way we discovered cartoon powers, like my tornado spin, which let me whirl through obstacles and make my friends laugh. When we finally entered the colourless grotto, we found Griselda sitting alone, surrounded by shadows. She wasn't evil, just deeply sad. unable to remember the last time she'd laughed or felt joy. The gloom in the cave was a reflection of her loneliness. Instead of fighting, we sat with her, listened to her story, and shared our silliest jokes. Slowly, a smile crept onto her face, and soon she was laughing along with us, her laughter echoing through the cave. As Griselda laughed, the cave filled with vibrant colour, and the laughter crystal began to glow brighter than ever, restoring joy to Toontown and to Griselda herself. In the end, we realised the real quest wasn't just about retrieving a treasure. It was about sharing joy, understanding others, and discovering the magic that happens when we bring laughter to someone who needs it most. After helping Griselda, we became Toontown celebrities. We met Percy the Flying Pig, prankster chipmunks Zip and Zap, and helped beavers build a dam. Life was a series of hilarious mishaps, like my bouncing cake disaster or Amanda's sneezing tea party, thanks to chipmunk mischief. Even simple tasks turned slapstick. JoJo's attempts at home improvement always ended in cartoon chaos. We learned to let go, laugh at the mess, and just go with the flow. We'd never laughed so much. Toontown taught us to embrace imperfection. I stopped stressing over messes and found joy in chaos. JoJo, always the achiever, learned the power of silliness and that laughter can solve more than logic. Amanda's kindness became her superpower. Her empathy reached Griselda and calmed chaos. We relied on each other, saw each other at our most ridiculous, and our friendship grew stronger. The adventure reminded us, no matter how bizarre life gets, having friends by your side makes everything better. Our return was sudden, almost as if we'd blinked and the world had shifted beneath our feet. The rabbit mayor, with a twinkle in his eye, pressed a golden key into our hands, a symbol of the journey we'd shared and the doors we'd opened within ourselves. After heartfelt goodbyes, laughter, and a few tears, we stepped through a mysterious door, not knowing what awaited us on the other side. And suddenly, we were waking up in our own beds, sunlight streaming through the windows. For a moment, it felt like everything had been a vivid, impossible dream. But then I felt the cool weight of the crystal from Griselda in my palm, its gentle glow a reminder that our adventure had truly happened, and that magic sometimes lingers in the smallest things. Back home, the world looked different, brighter, more alive. I found myself laughing more with my kids, savouring the little moments that used to slip by unnoticed. The lessons from our journey echoed in my heart, reminding me to be present and to find wonder in the everyday. JoJo, inspired by our time away, made space for play and adventure in her daily life, rediscovering the joy of being silly. Amanda, always thoughtful, started a kindness series online, spreading the magic we'd found to others and encouraging small acts of goodness in our community. Our animated adventure became a secret bond between us, a story we'd share with knowing smiles, a reminder to find humour in chaos and to cherish the friends who'll chase a bouncing cake with you, no matter how wild the journey gets. Sometimes you have to get a little animated, step outside your comfort zone, and embrace the unexpected to remember what's truly real, and to discover the magic that's been waiting inside you all along.